Okay, so the first one for the FMS is the deep squat. We're just going to be holding bar up above the head and feet shoulder width apart. We're just going to go into our deepest squat possible. Just like that. And then from the side view, and what we're looking for is just to maintain stability as we're going all the way down and all the way up. Looking to see if the trunk leans too much forward or too far back, and looking to see how the legs spread apart whenever you go down into the squat and back up as well. So this is going to be the hurdle step. So you just want to make sure that this line here is right at the tibial tuberosity, is right below the knee here, and want to stand feet shoulder width apart and looking straight ahead. You want to be able to cross your arms here and step right over the bar without touching it. Tap your heel, bring it right back over, and then you want to do the same thing with the other foot as well. And here we're just looking for stability or loss of stability, how weight is shifted from one leg to the other. We're also looking to see how if the knees and the ankle and the hip all line up as you're going over and back, and looking for any kind of like weird rotation or instability like that. Okay, this is the inline lunge. So we're going to take this bar, have it right here on the back so that everything stays in line. And keeping your eyes straight ahead without looking down, ask the patient to step forward, tap the knee just on the floor for a second, come back up, and same thing on the other side. And what you're looking for is if the patient can successfully go all the way forward and back without looking down and without losing their balance. You're trying to see if it stays in a straight line, and if on their way back, whether or not their toe drags on the floor or if they kind of lose their balance as they're coming back up. And you're also trying to see if it's similar from side to side. Okay, this is going to be shoulder mobility FMS test. So what you're looking for is you ask the patient to make a fist with both hands, and you're just asking them to try and basically touch their knuckles on the back here. This is as far as I can go. And then you just switch sides, do the same thing. And on this side I can already tell my right shoulder is definitely a lot tighter here. So what you're looking for is just that flexibility to be able to get their hands all the way back, and also you're trying to see if they can't perform it, most likely there's some kind of muscle imbalances going on in both, in the shoulders, and that's what you're trying to determine with this test. So this is going to be the trunk stability push-up, starting face down, completely prone. For men, you're going to start with your thumbs at the top of the head here. You're just going to go out shoulder width apart. And for women, you're going to start at the chin and take your hands shoulder width apart. So for me, I'll start here, go shoulder width apart, and just try and perform a push-up from this position. And what you're looking for is to see if their low back goes and bends in, and to see if they're able to kind of use their trunk to stabilize their body enough to perform a correct push-up. Okay, so this test is to test truncal rotary stability. So you're gonna ask the patient to go on all fours, knees about shoulder width apart, and lifting, if you're lifting their right hand, you're gonna be lifting their left leg up to extend, and then bring the knee to the elbow and see if it meets midline there. And if they can perform that bilaterally, then you move on to the next exercise, which is performing it on the same side. So an attempt here to lift the right hand, right leg, bring those in, and then back out. And what you're trying to assess is truncal stability during that rotary motion from bringing the elbow to the knee. So this is the active straight leg raise test. So what you're going to do is have the patient lay completely supine and ask them one leg at a time to just lift the leg straight up into the air, keeping the whole leg straight. So here's my right leg, as high as I can get it, and left leg. And what you're looking for is for them, first off, to be able to complete the exercise, and you're watching the opposite hip, see how much it, if that knee comes off the table or if the hip comes off the table while they're doing one side or the other. You're looking to see if they can get to a complete 90 degrees, and then you're assessing bilaterally if there's asymmetries in there.